and welcome. Right, I've got the two stone pickers going. I was a little bit worried. This one didn't seem to be like listening to what I was saying, so I was like, I was just making sure everything was okay. I've set them one on each field. We'll dump the stone at the side. Oh, no, it is going fine. Yeah, fantastic. That's going to take a while. Let's go grab the, yeah, actually we can do it with this one. That's true. Oh, do you know, stones, of course. There's all sorts of manner of things around there. There might be a bit of this. Yeah. Do you know, they're really serious. Do you know, you seriously do wonder. Oh, I should know. I'm not very well. Yeah, I know really. I don't know to expect this. It's silly of me, like, being like this. It's just sometimes it is infuriating, and we do have to put up with a lot, all of us really, with the game. It's not, but we know that really. Yeah, it's being silly. Right, we did all of the liming, fertilising. We need to. No, did I? Let's put this. We put some already at the back, but I don't really want to use that. That's more of a budget to know, really. No, that's fine. It is. Yeah. That'll do absolutely fine. I don't know that it's enough, but yeah, we'll. Oh no! Seriously, I'm right next to the fertilizer. That's not reading that. It is sort of. Right, so we'll put that there, and we're gonna go grab a fruit box. I'd also like to put normal tyres on it now because, yeah, its narrows are fantastic and they're very reasonable. €100. Amazing. Yeah. Right, so fruit box and. Oh, yeah, vegetable planter. Yeah, that is true. Right, anyway, whilst we are this close. Let's just see if we can actually grab the box. Let's see if we can. Oh, well, the beauty of this is you can actually pick it up. Simple way. Oh, we want standard wheels now. We want the. We can have knock-in standards for nothing. Well, let's do it then. Let's stick this down where it should be. Brilliant. Let's go grab the. Oh, I didn't realise tyre changes as well. Did that? Always forget how beautiful this steers. It's amazing. It's such a fantastic little tractor. It's always a pleasure to have this. Always. It's just not the most powerful tractor, really. Right, so we want a vegetable planter. Are we taking both from boxes already then? I thought we haven't. I was going to say. Now then, seeds. Now then, let's. I think we've got some. I'm sure we've got enough. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a lot because it does go an awful long way with these planters. Yeah, I think you could have like 100 litres and it would do additional, so let's have a look. I think have we got an inside here. I know we used the one at the shop. I can't remember if we stuck. I think we stuck it in the. Let's just make sure. Oh, it is as well. No, it is stepper seeds. And I'm not sure which one we're going to do. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, does it matter? We can have it on beetroot first, and then. Now then. No, is that way into. Yeah, it's in the middle of the thing. It's that one there. And then opposite the door. Oh no, yeah, it is, but the door's on the other side. Right. We'll grab one of the other ones too. Did we leave one of the Planters already here. Wow, that one has nearly finished. Ooh. Seriously, you had no reason to do that. I should know better. I really should know better than to expect anything like reasonableness from these workers. Right. I was trying to change, yeah. Which I did 4 headlands, for heaven's sake. Gordon Bennett, surely 4 headlands is enough. Even for a 2.8 metre. Yet I thought. Right, so... I'm not sure which, where you were going to... Oh, do you know, I'm going to finish this myself. Yeah, we can see where we've got to do, so... Well, although it looked like a lot of stone on the field, we can see from this that there's really... Yeah, I've never seen yellow stone. We saw what it looked like on the field, and it's so little an amount. Unbelievable, really. I've never seen so... It's almost not worth stone picking. I mean, I did... This is what I was like looking at, and I was thinking, well, I can hardly see the stone. And then on the map thing, it looked like lots, but it's, yeah, really very, very. Right, that's going to assist the others, but let's get the AV running on this one first, because we've only got 2 planters. Right, I'm going to time-lapse this, because there's a lot to do, really. Yeah, there is. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, there we were done. Now then, did we do the normal day-to-day work? Did we grab the slurry and that? I think I left it, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Oh, no, I didn't. So it means right, okay, let's go through till tomorrow, because I'd like to set the two seeders, the planters planting tomorrow morning. I keep forgetting about that. That was. So we've done the destoning, we've done the liming. All we've got to do is the seeding and the fertilising. So right, let's go through till 8 o'clock in the morning. Remind myself the sales. I know we've looked. Yeah. That's it. I remember. Yeah, we don't need any more tractors. We really don't got a high end. Even though I was thinking as well, going forward with the Elite Wolf, the print off, I think what we'll do is, we knew there'd be leasing costs, because silly old me leased them a whole month before. I think on most maps they are March, because obviously, although that would not make any sense, right? Anyway. Now they can do carrots. I wanted to at least change what it was doing on the field, so that means you will be on what? You actually can be on that. That is definitely true. So go, and then we are going to go into the we're going to do the work around the farm, and I think we will jump. It's still a fair road track. It's more your time that I worry about these type of things. Let's jump into Oh, perfect. Oh, my life, that was quick. Right, drop that down, and we may as well refill while we're this close. It has got a little. Right, so we want. Oh my life. Seriously, you cannot figure that out. We've only got to go around the corner, really. It's got a weird hitch. Doesn't seem to be nice. Right, so let's change to nearest. Can you cope? You can. Fantastic. So there might be a little bit of that around the edge. In fact, it's only really normally either the first or the one where they change to going in the field, where sometimes they have to turn around. Yeah, it all depends on the layout of the field. But that's the only dangerous bit, really. And of course, there are a lot of rocks and that. I do know really for map makers it's difficult, because really you've got, on the one hand, creativity. The Lost Corner was Tina Ink's. It was Tina. Yeah, I'm sure it was Tina Ink as well, and I think it was a second mapmaker too, or something, and something farming. It said they've obviously got an awful lot of the other one must have made it. It surprises me. Have you done a complete circuit? If you are, we will leave you. That rock, that was the likely candidate that would have caught them out. They've managed it all the rest of the field, so I think our work here is done for now. Now then, where are we were not far off that actually, but right next door. Right. Let's go grab the... Oh no, it is actually that way. Yeah, they've got... you've got to really, to make the most beautiful map, you can do that quite easily on Farm Simulator. It's a beautiful game, but you then run the risk of upsetting all of the virtual farmers, because the game requires certain concessions. I mean, let's be honest, workers are terrified of trees. Tina Rig put trees all the way around the thing. Now, it should be that way, really. A lot of modern farming schemes require... there's obviously the forestry... what do they call it? Agroforestry. Yeah, that's got quite a few schemes of work, a lot of which require you to plant trees around the edge of the forest. Around the edge of the field. So... yeah, it really is. you know, to follow these type of schemes, that's what you do. Unfortunately, doing that, all you're going to do is like every single tree is going to get bumped into because of the way that Giants have programmed the workers. Yeah, and that's down to Giants, really, knowing their own game, but sort of knowing that you can't really make a map that is like that because, well, it's not going to work. And they know that, of course. I mean, the workers seem to design on purpose to be terrified of every single object. So I don't know. Is this Giants designed to do that? No, the game is not that simple. We all realise that. No, I'm quite sure the Giants are. No, so we do need to be slightly to the right. I suppose in a way, for us, this is quite useful. Well, we can actually let that. We want to grab another water. And yeah, I do realise I know we have to shift it again. I suppose that is true, is it? No, look how slow it is. Yeah, we could be halfway around to actually get the... careful. The slurry by the time that's emptied. See, we nearly got this as well. By the time it had emptied. So... Oh no, we didn't want to fill again. Oh well, we'll do one more. Yeah, it's not like we don't need to. If we say stop, no, we'll let it do a full one, and then we may as well make it worth our while being here. We didn't. I was going to say we didn't check the sails. It's a beautiful tedder, that. It's a giant tedder. That's for a person like myself who's impatient and who, can't use a smaller one. Yeah, someone who really does want to get their field done quickly. Or someone with a very large grass field. Yeah, either or, really. I cannot fault a farmer who wishes to get his field done or her field done quickly. Really? Right, we'll reverse into this. It makes a little bit more sense. And then we'll grab... I think we're right for straw, looking at the straw thing. And food, we're definitely okay. So, let's just get this little lot done. And how are they doing on the field? That's what I want to know. That's what I... Oh, wow. Obi-Wan is very close to being finished. Wow, that is amazing. Oh, 18 tons now we're up to. That is brilliant. Now then, before you stick it in the normal one, let's just check that that's not got a glut. Yeah, the home brewed. Has it got a glut of slurry? Not really. Although it's got an equal amount. No, but there is one thing that it does that's really requires quite a bit. So we'll stick that in there. And if we've got a glut in the morning, then we'll equalise it. Because obviously this is the business. This is getting quite nice now. Both for manure and they're still not all at max. I mean, I know they're not going to be like stupendous amounts. We all know that. I mean, the pigs, even with 400, it's not going to be like 400 head of cattle or anything like that. But it's still good. I'm happy. Right. Stick that there. Now let's get the slurry. Oh, fantastic. We need to be setting that going first. That is the most important job of the session, is the planting. And to me, I think you've actually missed a little bit. Now that's the point. Are we supposed to do the ridgy things first? In which case we really have, unfortunately, missed the boat this year. I think you are on her. I'm not sure actually. I think you put the ridges in afterwards. God, a minute, so you miss a bit around the edge of the field. Somehow, oh no, it's a bit that's not quite been ploughed. Right, okay, there were another couple of bits down this end. Let's manually fix these. I can see them. Okay. Quite big chunks, there'll be turnarounds, although I don't know how turnarounds would be like that, but there you go. A little bit there. Any misbits? Yeah, what I'm saying is, yeah, I haven't forgotten what I was saying. It's just that this time things happened. Yeah, trees. I've got to be honest though, PBolek's done a cracking job. I was like worried when I was harvesting these fields. I thought these things are monsters. I'm bound to hit one of these trees. I didn't, so he did it very well. Now this, I think this needs to be a double course, and someone's left 2 tractors on the edge. We could start about where they are, and hopefully Pales use this as the start point if we do that. And then still a little, well, there's no headland, so you're bound to be close to the tractors really. Right, so we want to go to, we need to switch it off, and then parsnips. So we are 56. We have got this, okay. And first, fantastic. Right, okay, that seems to just check. We could take these 2 and stick the stones in to make a little bit of lime. That's what I'm thinking. Do that. Yeah, it didn't do the big one. It has to do where it follows the line and all the rest of it. Farmer Girl is our assistant in this endeavour. Hang on a minute. No. I thought, come on 1 second. It is field 56, so why? We've done that in the wrong way, that's why. Change mode, move entry. 50. No access to. Right, move entry, activate. Move entry. Oh, okay. No, well, we'll delete it then. Yeah. Because it's wrong. In the future, it's going to seriously, I'd sooner delete entry, activate. But yeah, we are definitely sure. Let's do that again. 56, create job, open. We're going to do 2 for this one, and go. It's a bigger field. So 56, save course, activate, 3 meters, 2 implements. And your left, go. And I would imagine this one's not too far off finishing, because we did see already that, oh wow, there you go. Not quite my normal. No, not quite not in time for Woods. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not very well, so you're not on your A game. I wasn't far out though. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go. So, are we going to do this? Do we do the ridges second? I can't remember. I'd like to do them for everybody else's sake, to do it properly, because it is the right way to do it. But I think I have a feeling do it before. I can't remember. Obviously on Zilonka, we bought one of the deer ones, and then the 6 meter job is. I can't for the life of me remember whether you did it before or after. We'll lease one. We'll try, and it'll tell me it's tough. I think it is second. I might be wrong. Around, and remember, you're not in the enough where it turns on a dime. Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? Adjusting, really. Yeah, you get used to sort of like, well, actually there's quite a bit more here than you think. there. Let's lift it and let's see it just here. I think that was it. No, I can see a bit here actually looking at that. To me it looks like it's a hatch there as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on the field and zoom in too. No, I don't know. There's tiny touches of carrot from last time. I think the same as a tiny touch of red beets there. Somehow they got missed even through the ploughing. But it's the harvested thing really. Right, well now I need to change to you. Oh, I wish they would not unfold these front boxes. I know, they will do, they always do. I have no idea why, what causes them to do that. Right, so we need to load 56. 3 meter 2, clear, load, activate, and we want to set you on right. Go. Farm again. Smashing. So let's go set those. You've been paying a worker for following you while you weren't following. Right. Let's get this sorted then. Right. So a little bit of stone to make a little bit of lime. It is a little bit as well. It always seems to be the yellow. I don't think I've seen any red, but I think we've seen it on the map though, but then it could have been placed for all that, so I don't know. Right, thank you very much, young lady, for your assistance. We shall do the rest. We shall. Right, we were in the middle doing this with me now. There might be a little bit of bumping going on in the field because it's usually inevitable on a small field that at some point, at some juncture on the field, you will actually meet your fellow worker. Right, stick this into. Hopefully leave enough room for the print-off to get past. It's a bit of a big beast, and I think we can afford some sheds. That I think is the most pressing thing. Yeah, because I'm not running much longer. I just thought whilst I wasn't feeling 100% that I was going to just stick on this. I would normally not have done so many episodes, but I've got to be honest, I have sort of fallen in love with it as well. I have really enjoyed my time on the map. It was a pleasure. It really was. Right, we may as well drop this right next to this. Yeah, these are not really. Yeah, I mean, it's under a tree as well, so. Alright, now then let's grab the fence. Yeah, with the feed and the pigs are very little trouble. Really, even feed-wise, they're not terrible at all, so. Yes, it would be nice because, as I said, it usually is start from scratch that you stick the farm down on the last episode or something. I've done that so many times. So, right, let's stick this next to the other one. Fantastic. Let's go and see how those two partners in crime are doing. Let's have a look, shall we? Because it should be that they're actually fairly quick. Oh, wow, they are doing a cracking job. Well, I would say that we could enjoy. Yeah. I'm going to use this to do the fertilising spreading, I think. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? Like having a hover. Oh, no, that's that way. It's like hovering everywhere. It's beautiful. What? There's yeah. When I was a kid, obviously there must have been something not quite Is that finished? No, it's just reversing. There were a lot of, what did they call them? They did hover, really. Now then, this has got a PTO. Is this the one that it did like? I think it was. It does, yeah, it does plug in and everything, so. Right, so we've done the first 2 fields. We may need to, although really, they are little fields, so. It shouldn't take long. Isn't this the one that you can do almost in one? It's not using an awful lot really. We might just about do this. Just about. Now that's probably going to get in the way. Now the beauty of doing this is it's going to get the next field as well. Well, we could really have jumped ship to here like that. That probably would have been more sensible. Probably do a lot better job. Now there are some corner swishes. Let's get that done too. Now the AB likewise is one of the most beautiful tractors to drive. It's yeah, like driving a telehandler, which you can see has a vague resemblance to that. It's like someone thought it was someone's left the legal in the way. Luckily, not quite. Didn't stop anything. Yeah, to me, this was inspired by a telehandler, really. Which really, to be honest, proves how good a telehandler would be as a tractor. In fact, to be honest, when you consider the size of the engine, one has got to wonder, did AB actually just, design a telehandler and put a 3-board wing on it? That is probably not far off. I think. It. Now then, let's assist, because there's just this strip in the middle. I think. I know, we're actually stealing its line. So. Let's just wait for it to get. That first oh, you missed a bit. If you're going to do a job properly, then at least do it. Imagine it could have been a turnaround, but it's not that simple. So now let's go back in the A, because of the 2, this is really the dream to actually. Let's just stick it down. I'm not sure. There, I think, as well. Let's drop it back down. By the corner. No, it had actually done it. Let's check. Yeah, I can see there's a few bits here. Yes, it's actually quite nice. I do enjoy doing the vegetables. I didn't, but I wish that I could. Yeah, I loved using the Mark IV one. That was a beautiful thing. But destroyed about. It varies. Potatoes, I think, were the very worst. They took a 66% loss, which was a little tad on the high. Yeah, and obviously, having done it on the same field in previous years, I did know exactly what I would have got had I have done it the traditional way, should I say. Yeah, so it took a monster hit. I did think on Zilanka that when I did the Mark Thor one, I thought, I'm sure this is like different to previous years. I think that is it. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there's some beat sections that, yeah, but that's it. Right, now then, let's grab the print off and carry on. Yeah, I did think we had like done less. I seriously thought this is not right, and I was But it was one of those things where you think, no, it can't be. I must be imagining it. And then when I investigated, I was totally right. I had been right all along, and it was totally wrong. Yeah. Oh, let's still got that performance box down. Right, we're going to not do this. We're going to need a bit of a top-up, I think. Yeah, we are. That's true. We'll be very lucky if we do it, but it is a very narrow field. We might, if we just go straight. No, not quite. I don't think we'll quite do it. No, I didn't think we would. Right, so let's go grab a... Oh, well, there's some at the shop. It's actually only a stone throw away from the shop. Let's go there, because this is a beast. For speed, it is phenomenal. I was saying, and then I got rudely interrupted by a blocked message and went off and did it. Yeah, going forwards with this, I think something like the Schnuffle Stuck for when it's got implements that aren't just won't play ball. I think we'll like grab a Schnuffle Stuck or something. I think the Schnuffle Stuck's the one to go for. Or a trailed lifter. I'm trying to think of I think the Schnuffle Stuck's the best because it can be anything to anything. That's what I like about it. It's a bit long. I wish they'd do a shorter version because it's awfully long. Right, so we've got right to the other end. And then there's a little tiny, weeniest amount. Wow, in user percentage. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I've done some. The last couple of sessions have been spot on. So right, we also need to be putting that back together and sending these. Right, let's eject the planter. Even though it really is the weeniest amount, we'll do it like that. And yeah, let's. No, there's no need. There really isn't. We can say I ran them to the shop, can't we? Really, that's all that matters. So it's got nothing in it. That's why it says you need to build a tool. Right. Well, there we go. Quite a successful thing. 3 of our fields planted. The other 2 are already done. We've done all the work on the. Oh no, you don't roll these. I'm sure. No, and there should be no weeds because we ploughed. So we are good to go. Do we go through till the morning? No, we did say we're going to plant some. But the amount of times I say plant some sheds, it's terrible. Alright, let's stick some sheds then, shall we? We've been threatening this forever. I don't care if it's going to take an extra 10 minutes on the session. It's waited from the very beginning of the year. Yeah, so... no, we moved them. It was the 2 planters. Right then. Now, I don't want this to be a rushed affair either. I'm trying to think of the best place. Also, yeah, I was thinking carefully on this. I love the Rawley Christie one, and it sort of fits almost anywhere, the shed. It does. It's nice and long, you can fit a lot in it. I think it's for our main shed. It also isn't a cheat, it's not a $5,000 wonder or anything like that. I mean, there's the early gyms, which are very British and very American, but there's no... It could fit in European as well, but it's not particularly... I mean, the wooden ones you see in Europe anyway. The Bavarian pack are very Bavarian, although not so out of character. The big bomb by Didek is exactly that. It's a little bit large. Yeah, I've never found a place for this yet. I've never had a farm that's big enough that it could actually cope with it. And that big barn also is actually out of our price range. Yeah, now these little things are by GNFS are one that I put in the other day, and this I quite like. It can have sides, it can not have sides. But what I'd like to do first is I think this one is almost also in the structure and yeah, these. No, it's not those ones. It is. Yeah, I've got a lot of sheds in now. I'm only removing ones I don't like. There's a few that I'm not 100% in love with, but they've all got a place. Yeah, these are actually I've used these. Not used them for a while, but they are good. Just not that particular one. That would be my type of thing where it's got like a pass through plus that, but not really for this. This could really do with something long to go down there, but I'm not sure if we're wasting that corner. Right, okay then. So, where are you? This is my favourite. But again, I have that a lot of times. Its character fits in with pretty much any area. Because we've already seen that there are this type of thing in this area. Where there's like, yeah. But I thought this one, when I actually get to it, finally, I put this one here. Really does match the area. It's a bit of brick. White brick, which is predominantly what we see here. Oh, it does. It might be doing something. It's actually fitting almost perfect on the red thing. Now we're wasting that little bit of a corner. Let's have a look at the back. Well, that's the real. Probably could be better. Now it's saying that because of the lines. It's weird how the game sees when you do this. Because I'm going through the power lines. If I flip around, that's moved it, and then do that, it doesn't see that it overlaps with an object, which is really bizarre. Right. No, we're completely on the red. We can see there's quite a bit of... Oh, need to... Yeah, I can't see, and that's the annoying thing, is I'm trying to get level with the road, but we can't look from behind because of the power lines. We could remember we can sell it straight away though. That's the one thing that I will say. If it's no, that's not too bad actually. I have seen worse. It did a little bit of something to the road, which we can try and do something about. And it's going to totally ignore us, so we need to go to plan B, which is to paint them grey. As we've done frequently, even on Zalongo, we did the same thing. Smashing. Right, that sort of fixed that. So, let's have a look. It doesn't look like it did do anything. That's strange, because it looked like it's going to do something really horrible. Let's do the brick. So there's no point in having that nice brick if we're then going to change the plan and go to a different colour. Right. I do like these bricks. Very nice. Yeah, we're really not going to get anything in that space, are we? Truthfully, there's a bit of a granary going on and things like that. So let's just stick a little bit along here, so it matches really. I can see that did actually do a little bit. Yeah, something there. Not that we're likely to go around there, of course, but we are likely to go up that bit to get to this slab, aren't we, really? Right, so that's the first. I'm just going to check that, make sure you can't see under it. No, it's all right, actually. It's the red and the white meeting. So that is our main shed. But I'd also like to stick, obviously, more than one shed just down there. We could stick a second one, but I think that's a bit boring. Really? So, do we have something for... What is plan B? There was a second type of shed that I wish to show by Barney, which I think is, again, in character. Well, I do like these ones. Well, it's a bit tall. Wow, that's a good thing though, really. Now, thinking about this, how would you have that? Because you've got, it's like 2 sets of bays. I'm not a massive fan of poles, but about that one then. Like that. No, it's got a run-through section. And then it's got a big section. But I don't know, I do like these ones. Sort of pointless having the run-through section though, really. But then, yeah, that is a point. Probably that one is. Yeah, it's just that if you were going to have that, you would want it there, so you could run through. But really, it makes more sense to have it on the edge of the field, but to still leave enough room. Is that good or bad? It's got room behind the back still. You can put things against it. You can run through on the run-through one. Ooh, okay, now I need a little bit more of that. Will they stop? I suppose I could have used V mode. That would have actually stopped that happening. But then it might have done weird things too. Now then, be careful of our crop. Yes, so we're going to do some accoutrements like we did to make it more like home. Is the one thing I'm going to say. Let's do a bit of smoothing. I can see something what happened there. I don't know. No, it's not too bad actually. Yeah, not too bad actually. They're not an awful lot. So yeah, let's do a bit of decoration for once, shall we? A few objects to make it more like home. I would put a fence down for prettiness, but it does cause issues with the workers, so I'm not going to. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, map makes them to make concessions, really, to make things work on the game. You've sort of still got to separate all the elements, but also make it look like you've not. And that's really quite tricky. Right, we could, I suppose, for a bit of realism, stick a in character garden shed. Now then, more for decoration than anything. Oh, okay, doesn't like it that way. Typical. It's been choosing. It looks ridiculous. So I'm not going to do that. You're ruining it now. Yeah, there's no point in doing that at all. Let's have a look. A couple of planters. A couple of like odd bits and bobs that you would have on a farm. Hello. Hello yourself. Right, okay, well, all the little bits that are going to add as well. Yeah. Why not? I don't know, on a farmyard, no, it doesn't. You might see things like that, but I think actually that's why I like this shed. It's actually already got a few accoutrements in that Royal Christie already has thought about. And if it's on uneven ground, then yeah, I think, yeah, why not? Now that it's the sort of thing you would see, as is this type of bin. Maybe a couple. Stick this over this edge, I think. That's something you might well see on a farmyard. And let's not go mad though. Yeah, a rock. I agree. We've got quite a few of these. Right. You see that on a lot of farms actually, like a water point. Yeah, fantastic. Do we stick a bit of a bench? If we do, rustic bench. Let's stick it where you'd actually stick it where you're trying to observe the nature, like so. We seem to have got a bit of a crop still growing through. I think we ought to fix this, otherwise it looks a little bit odd. Yeah, don't know how I missed that, but hey ho, what can I say? I think that's it, yeah. I think a couple of plants is in order, really. I do. Others. Yeah, this is the sort of thing that I always don't do. Yeah, that really adds a little bit of I like that one. Yeah, we're gonna have to put V mode on. I think one each end, and you in the middle. I think that's not too far off. One, I think if we're gonna, yeah, let's stick this nice long one here. Being as we can't access that, why not do that like that? We could actually make that into a feature bit where you walk through and it's pretty, but yeah, let's just see if there's anything else that jumps at us and says you've got to use me. We've already got our relaxing area. I think that's a bit out of place. Yeah, for us here, is what I'm saying. Why not? Yeah, go on then, go for it. We're spending money like water. Yeah, well, sometimes you've got to do these things. We've already got a... we've got benches, tables, yeah, we've... Oh, should we have a... Yeah, let's stick a TARDIS in. Yeah, I know it's a bit expensive, but you know... we can see it though, otherwise it's a little bit pointless. There we go. Any Doctor Who fans will be quite happy with that. Right, anything else? Oh, that's quite nice. Do we have a centerpiece for once? Something we've got to avoid. Now, is it going to cause any issues? No, if we stick it there... I might regret it, but you know, sometimes you just got to do these things. Do we stick a bit of plants around that? We're going to do that. I don't think that's a bad idea. Let's go back a little bit. A bit of... Let's do it on the two sides. You can see the most, I think. It's not a Frithgar special, nor a Mr. Sleepy masterpiece, but it's a step in the right direction for someone like myself who struggles with that type of thing, really. Yeah, that's quite happy with that. Functional. Couple of sheds. A monster shed where actually, to be honest, you can fit so much in that. It's both deep and also very long. It is. You could most Let's Plays I could sort of fit almost everything in there. So welcome to our farmyard. Yeah, there's plenty of turnaround space still. That is in the middle, but it's not. Oh, and the sound of running water too. Beautiful. It's nice actually. That is. I'm well pleased with that. Alien Gym. I think it was pretty much all Alien Gym stuff actually. It was the pack. No, cookie cat as well. We had quite a few different packs actually, but the ones that one was, I'm sure that was an AJ. Yeah, the decorative fountain, I'm sure it was. Let's have a quick look. Yes, it was. Beautiful. It is nice to have a little bit of a... Yeah, so we'd spent an absolute fortune, 50-odd thousand on bits and bobs, but, you know, it's all worth it. It really is. And this time I really am going. So we finally... Oh, my life. We have, but... Whoa. Right, okay. When did that... Oh, it must... Yeah, let's fix it. We can't have this. Mr. Angry's, like, walking up strangeness now. I think we need a bit of intensity too. Yeah, that's well and truly. Let's just soften that. I'm sure that hadn't. Well, we can fix it. Let's not worry about it. Yeah, it's not letting me do everything. Let's turn around a little bit. Nearly there, not much more. Brilliant. Oh, got it where the sound effect was cracking on and I'd stopped. Fantastic. Right, let's just check that bit. Yeah, no, that's all right. I did a bit of work on that a couple of sessions ago. Now we want to turn the intensity down. This has to be normal. Right, yeah, I'm doing that because sometimes we go through there with the lorry. I'd love to remove one of these, but the game won't let me. As you can see. I don't know why. It's the only map that I've ever known where the map maker insists on having that be a thing, but it is what it is, yeah. So then, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.